Welcome to Madison. We're here with head softball coach Mickey Dean after a 5-0 weekend at the Michele Smith Invitational. Coach, talk a bit about this weekend and what you saw.
Well, I thought we handled ourselves well. You were there, so it wasn't as smooth as some of the scores showed. I thought our pitchers really controlled the hitters of the opposing teams, and I thought our defense was consistent throughout the weekend. One of the things I like to look at the end of the weekend is how many productive outs on offense, and we had a lot of productive outs. In other words, we moved runners or we caused things to happen even though the batter may have gotten out, and that's a key thing that I've started to look at this year, and I thought our hitters did a good job of that.
Then the Dukes defeated Fordham, Tennessee, Auburn, DePaul, and Oklahoma State, with obviously the big ones over number 3 Auburn and number 12 Tennessee. With that, you guys are ranked 10th in the NFCA national poll, which is the highest ever for JMU softball, so congratulations.
Thank you.
And what does that mean to your program and the work that you guys have put in so far?
Well, I think as a coach, every program goes into the year talking about their goals and so forth and so on. And, we talk about that as a team, that, we're not the only ones doing this. There are, 300 teams that are going into the season and they have high expectations. What are we going to do to separate ourselves? And so, you always ask your players to do a little bit extra when they have the time to do so. And to get the recognition, from a coach's standpoint, helps in that they understand that, yes, that little bit extra does help. So, it's nice to get that recognition because I think it's a motivation factor for our players.
Also on the national level, Jalen Ford was named the NFCA as well as the ASA/USA National Player and Pitcher of the Week for the wins that she earned over number 12 Tennessee and number 3 Auburn. What does that recognition not only mean to her but also the program that she represents?
Well, I think it means a great deal. Our players, they get excited when anyone's nominated or wins an award like that. It's as though the entire team has won the award. And for JJ to get that, because it's important, because when everybody on our roster goes to practice and they see people work, they see how hard JJ works. And to see a player be rewarded for that, again, it goes back to that motivation. And I think it only helps our program when she gets that recognition, and it's well-deserved. As you know, JJ comes to practice every day and works as hard as she can. The one nice thing I've liked about JJ, and I spoke about this the other day, is, in the last 3 to 6 months, her focus has really been on the team, And so it's good for our program and for our team that she was recognized for her work and her effort.
Another well-deserved award was CAA Player of the Week, Erica Field, for her outstanding batting this weekend, but also what kind of role does she play not only behind the plate but as a leader and a catcher?
Well, Erica's one of those hitters that has the ability to give your entire team confidence. And so during the offseason this year, we decided that we were going to move Erica to the leadoff spot because we thought, well, what's it like having to face Erica at the beginning of a game as a pitcher? Our pitchers hate it, so let's make the other pitchers hate it. Let's put her there so that's the first batter they have to face. Mm-hmm. And she has done a really nice job. I mean, her numbers over the past weekend were just they were ridiculous. Mm-hmm. And she was in a groove, and she just let it ride.
So the Dukes return home for their first home invitational this season, where they will face St. Joseph, Robert Morris, Toledo, and Binghamton. What are you expecting from these 4 teams that you're bringing in?
Well, we've faced all these teams in the past, and one thing that we know that they do, they're in the kind of similar situation we are with the weather. So they spend a lot of time on hitting. So we know they're going to swing the bats, and we have to be prepared for that. We faced Binghamton last year in the regional, and we know they swing the bats. If you take a look at all of their teams over the last week or two, that's the one thing they've done consistently is swing the bats. To be honest with you, when we return, it's not like football where you have one game a week. So usually when we return for a weekend, from a weekend of play, we'll spend the first 2 days focusing on us. And then the day before we face our opponents, then we start focusing, the team does, start focusing on our opponents a little bit more. So today we'll actually start talking about, we open up with Binghamton, so that's who we'll be focusing on as far as defense. And that's just how we approach things on a weekly basis.
Well, fans, come on out and support the Dukes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in the Macado's Invitational. And, Coach, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.